Do not let them in, Virgo, okay? Don't do it. This individual's crashing out. They're going through like some type of midlife crisis and they're crashing out. They're being stubborn, like they're not listening or they're not wanting to. This individual's coming during the day and it's like they're escaping from a situation. Cycle that perhaps has been going back and forth between you and this individual. Yeah, this is your emperor, but this emperor's mad at everyone on some level because they feel like you could have done more to get them out of a situation or to save the day, almost like. Hello Virgo, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. Starseed Side here. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and join the Soul Tribe. We have a read for you guys, okay? It is a general read. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind. Cross watchers, you are welcome. This message is also timeless. I want to thank everyone for all the support. And with all that out of the way, we're going to get started. Thank you so much, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, galactic beings, ancient ancestors, elders, guide us in this read for my Virgos. What messages do you have for us? Truly grateful for your divine guidance and celestial light, so Virgo. We have the devil here. There's a very powerful connection with somebody. Something here is very intense, but it could be that this connection with you and this person is too intense, like there's too much fire or too much passion. There could be a lot of disagreements with you and this individual, or you and this individual could be clashing. So let's see here. Whoa, these cards are flying out right from the bat. So we have the devil, we have the empress, and we have all of these that came out diagonal reverse. The moon, the Hierophant, Six of Cups, Seven of Wands diagonal reverse. I need to see the other cards, Spirit. The Magician, King of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune diagonal upright, and the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Wands, the Hermit, Page of Wands diagonal upright, and the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. Somebody here is coming to your house, Virgo. Somebody here is coming to your house. This is somebody that it's like been a theme with you and this person where you get together and then you separate for whatever reason. This individual is coming back around, the Lovers, to spend the night with you, the Hermit, and to have that lovemaking and passion. This is not the first time this has happened. That's how you know this is your reading for certain. Because you have had this occur between you and this individual before. This individual has stayed with you on several occasions. That's how you know this reading is yours for certain. Because that's what I'm getting here, that this isn't anything new, but that it's been like this cycle that perhaps has been going back and forth between you and this individual. Seven of Wands in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. This individual is coming during the day. This individual is coming during the day and it's like they're escaping from a situation. They're escaping from like something and they're trying to live with you and stay with you for the time being until everything cools down. I'm wondering if they're escaping from their family or they're escaping from a marriage or a community, a town. The Hierophant diagonal reverse, the Six of Cups diagonal reverse. This individual wants to be free. With this King of Swords in reverse, I feel like they're not telling the full truth. They're not telling you the full story, Virgo. There's still some type of shadiness, some type of deception, like something weird going on. The Magician, it's like they're telling you something, like after you let them in and whatnot, they're telling you something, but then it's like, it's not the full story. Like they're still, like the story is still missing. Something in the story is still missing. Like this individual, they want to wait until later in the connection to tell you the full story. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. But it's like, you could be wanting to know the full story right now. Like, you could be wanting to know what's happening right now. But this individual is showing up. Confirmation, my throat chakra. They're showing up. They're going to try to permanently move in with you. Because I feel like the Seven of Wands diagonal reverse, like whatever situation they were dealing with, they're done. Like, they don't have any more fight in them. They don't have any more fight in them. They just don't. They don't got any more to keep a karmic situation going. Like, they just want to be done with it and retreat over there to you. Four of Pentacles diagonal reverse. The Fool. You could live in the tropics. Nine of Swords diagonal upright. The Empress in reverse. This energy. It's like the two of you are going to be clashing, Virgo. Like, you let this person into your home, but the two of you are going to be clashing because this individual is not respecting. They're being stubborn. Like, they're not listening, or they're not wanting to hear you out, hear out what, you know, your side of the story and whatnot. And you could be telling them, like, this energy of, look, you need to listen to me. Like, you're in my home, my apartment, my townhome. Like, I was nice enough to take you in. I didn't have to take you in. Like, you're going to tell this person. It could be very tense between the two of you. You know, and you could both be sleeping in the same bed, and you could be, like, discussing this and whatnot. And this individual could have their arms folded across their chest. This individual has to realize that they are part of the reason they come into so much conflict in their life, and what they're trying to get away from, like, it may not really change with you. Like, this is one of those sayings, old habits die hard, right? Like, this individual has to learn to calm themselves. They must study themselves. They must control their emotions. They seem like they're a little bit of a firecracker, that the littlest thing gets them going, and it's like, they must calm themselves. They must learn to meditate and balance the mind. Because it seems to me like they're adrenaline, they're amped up. They've been in a fight or flight mode, but they gotta turn it down. They gotta turn the temperature down when they get to your place. They gotta calm down. Seven of Wands and the Eight of Swords in reverse. The World in reverse. So they don't want to tell you that their family or a karmic here is trying to get them locked up in jail. Somebody here is trying to get this individual locked up. They've already went to the courthouse. They already brought paperwork or something, and they're trying to get this person locked up. I feel like this is to keep the two of you apart from each other, Virgo. I feel like somebody here is trying to interfere, trying to meddle. Yeah, I'm seeing the anonymous mask. Like, somebody could be a fan of Anonymous. Ace of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups. This individual, the Hangman in reverse, excuse me, and the King of Swords, this energy. This individual is cold. I don't know, Virgo. I feel a lot of mixed, I feel a lot of mixed emotions. Like, it just, like, clarify this Ace of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups in reverse. You have 3 6s in this race, so you have 666. This individual, you also have 69. This individual's on a path of self-destruction. Four of Swords, Ace of Wands diagonal. This is the most... Okay. This reading is a warning. Do not let this individual into your home. Do not let them in, Virgo, okay? Don't do it. This individual's crashing out. They're going through, like, some type of midlife crisis, and they're crashing out. And you don't need to be on the receiving end of their blow. Because I'm getting here their anger and their frustration. Like, if you let them into your home, they're going to take it out on you. The Ace of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Cups there tells me that they just want that love making and that passion to get off some stress, some steam, to release some tension. But it's like they're not respecting you after the fact, and they're not respecting you in your own home. They're not respecting you. This individual is being very argumentative, cold with the King, Queen of Swords there, and the Hangman in reverse. They're coming off as very cold, very almost like reckless, like they don't care. F everyone, everyone's against them. You know, that's their mindset. That nobody is actually with them. And it's like, I feel like this individual, Virgo, is blaming you on some level because they feel like you could have done more to get them out of a situation or to save the day. Almost like they hold some type of resentment towards you. Like they feel like you could have saved them from a situation or helped them out of a situation, but you didn't. You chose to just stay back and watch. Like that's what they're thinking. But I feel like this individual, they never vocalized that they needed the help. You know, like they were always going back and forth. Like this individual, they want to point the finger at everybody else but themselves. They have to look in the mirror. They have to look in the mirror. I feel like you are not a Queen of Wands in reverse. A Queen of Wands in reverse, that's a bust down. Okay, that's somebody for the streets, right? As the saying goes. But you're not a Queen of Wands in reverse. You deserve somebody that's going to treat you with respect, integrity, even if it is an intimate connection. Somebody that's doing this to you, you know, laying up with you and whatnot, and then they're going to treat you like dirt. What? Like that individual, they better get on with it. Because that's how they're trying to paint you. Queen of Wands in reverse. Like, I feel like this is a warning from the spirit to not let this individual into your home. No matter how good that love making or that nookie may be, that love in general. Yeah, this is your emperor, but this emperor's mad at everyone. Because everything that they worked so hard towards, they found out it was all a lie. And they feel played. They feel played, but that's not your issue. You know, it's not your issue that they were involved in a third-party karmic connection. That's what's going on here. They got involved with that karmic, and that karmic went to the police station or to the courthouse and reported them for something. And now this individual could be facing jail time. Page of Cups, Ten of Wands. So they're trying to retreat over there, hide out over there in your home. Hell no, absolutely not. Like, look, before I even shuffle the deck, legal matters. This individual about to get caught up because of the cuckoo karmic. That ain't your issue. You don't gotta help this person. Roll the dice on divine intervention. Yep, this third party. The third party karmic. That's why this individual's reconciling. But look, they're toxic. They're toxic, Virgo. They're toxic as all. They still have some type of toxicity. They are your twin flame, but they're gonna regret things for a minute. I feel like Spirit is punishing this person. Spirit is punishing this twin flame, this soulmate, because they have not been doing the work and they're still in a karmic contract when they shouldn't be at this point in time. So Spirit is going to have them locked away in jail so that they can sit there and really think and reflect on like what they were doing all of this time. That's the only way because this individual is so stubborn. They're so stubborn. Like, they're angry at the world, but it's like they're really supposed to be mad at themselves. They just don't want to admit it. They got an ego. They have to go through death of the ego, this individual. This one, if you want reconciliation with this person, you gotta be patient with this one. This one is stubborn. This one is one of those, like, they don't want to listen. You know, they want to be running around, acting all crazy, and romantic feelings, social media. A bunch of people in the town, the village, the community are watching you, especially if you have social media. You don't have to, but if you do have social media, it's a bunch of people here that are watching, they're spying, and they're looking to see if you post something with you and this person, if the two of you are together and whatnot. People are gossiping, storm warning, okay? This is the Tower of Magnetic Attraction, especially this third-party karmic. I feel like they want to use this as evidence in the court when it comes to this individual. Like, if you post photos of yourself with this man or this woman, that's what they're going to do. They're going to be like, look, and they're going to try to drag you into this ish. But addiction and fated meeting. This individual is your counterpart. So it's like, you're always going to be fated, cross paths, like years may pass, but you always come back. You always cross paths again. You'll always be dealing with each other at different junctures in your life, right? Because there's a lifelong contract there, and there are lessons that the both of you are going to learn. And so it's like, even though this individual will get locked up, confirmation my throat chakra, for a few months, it's like the two of you are fated to see each other again. But that's only if you want to, Virgo, right? You don't have to see them if you don't want to see them after everything that went down. Music. This individual, I would be, you see, it says read between the lines. Like, I would just be very cautious about letting this individual into your home, because they're not going to respect you. They are not going to respect you, Virgo. I'm telling you, not all the time should we reconcile. Separation is sometimes essential. It's essential to be in separation sometimes from our twin flame, from our soulmate, so that they can do the work. This individual already, they're starting off wrong because they're trying to get away from their karmic family, karmic marriage, whatever, and retreat over there to you and hide over there to you, because individuals are now threatening to take them to court, to get them arrested, get them locked up. It could even be that maybe the karmic called the police on this person. This person is going to go running to your home to try to hide over there. But that's the truth that they're not telling you. That they are literally, like, the cops were literally called to their place, and they ran out the back door and ran over there to you, or called a cab, called an Uber or some ish, hid behind the neighbor's house, something. People will do crazy things to avoid the cops. People will do crazy things. They will. You know, they'll run off into the woods and hide behind a tree and ish. You know, like, they will do crazy things. So, but I do get they're going to be locked up, at least for 3 months. They're going to be locked up. This individual, I don't know if they stole money, or if they owe somebody money, or they haven't paid any of their bills. I don't know. And they've been summoned by the court, but they haven't gone to court to, like, work all of that out. I don't know. This individual, this is not your issue to be dealing with. You have too much potential to be dealing with this nonsense. But that is your read. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you love and light.